Say that 2023 revived the excitement in pro wrestling again, and in my opinion it's set up 2024 to be the most exciting year in pro wrestling in a long damn time, with a boost in popularity from independents and other wrestling promotions to the masterpiece that WWE has created in 2023. But with all that's gone on, it leaves the questions of what is to come in 2024. So today, to celebrate the new year, I'm going to give you my takes on what's going to happen next for all the major brands, promotions that y'all care about. It's your boy HUNCHO 410 TTV. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell, the whole shebang. Let's get right into this video. Okay, so first let's start with the outside WWE shit. We're gonna start with Impact Wrestling. Now, don't get it twisted. Impact is not what it used to be, even though they are changing their name back to TNA, thank God. But ever since the Main Event Mafia and, Kurt Angle days of TNA, I think it's been hard for them to have superstars and storylines for people to really connect to like how it did before. Because at one point, I thought they storylines was actually, on par with WWE, for the brand that they were, for the size that they were. But then, it just started getting kind of weird. But hey, maybe that's just me. I definitely don't watch Impact as much, so all my Impact fans, let me know if I'm off a little bit on that. But in terms of 2023, I thought they did pretty good in having quality matches. Because, I might not necessarily watch the full show, but there definitely were matches that, got popular. Like the Will Ospreay match with Mike Bailey. That match was 5-star, and it made me look more into Impact. And, Trinity Fatu doing her thing. Big Bubba Ray been holding it down for the longest, and they got that dude that dresses like a actual wrestler. I don't know what the hell his name is, but yeah, I think going into 2024 they got the opportunity, spark it up again. They're starting to develop superstars now, so it's like I think it's gonna go up for them. But if you're an Impact fan, let me know in the comment section. Next we got AEW. Now AEW, as much as people want to hate on them, I love the fact that there's another company and it's on some shit like the modern day Monday Night Wars, like with WWE and WCW. This is like the equivalent to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, companies can be bought. As we've seen, superstars have left and made statements, going to the other company. But every time someone leaves AEW, it seems like it's just 10 times more of a hit. And it is, because it's like, you already got superstars that are working out the kinks. I know y'all seen AEW flooded on Botchmania, and they got some questionable endings sometimes. Like, I wasn't too happy with the ending of the Samoa Joe and MJF match. Like, if MJF would have won that match, then it would have meant more. But it's like he just choked him out. Like, that's it. Like, damn. Like, I know he was injured. I know he was beat up and all that stuff. But it's just like, bro, what's the real excitement of Adam Cole and MJF now if there's no title on the line? Was it gonna be like a triple threat match with Samoa Joe? I mean, that'd be cool, I guess. Then y'all had my boy Edge literally get the belt and then lose it in like 10 seconds. And then there's the issue of Tony, going on Twitter or backstage drama or a media scrum where he just lets the motherfucker just walk over him. But yes, AEW's got stuff to work on, but god damn it, they just started. Like, you gotta think, these other companies have been around like 20 plus years, all that stuff. Like, you gotta think to yourself, Ring of Honor's even been around longer than AEW. Impact's definitely been around longer. New Japan, like, come on, bro. But you gotta look at the plus side for them. They've developed people like MJF, Jade Cargill, Darby Allin. These are all people that could potentially, be Hall of Fame level talent by the end of their careers. And that's whether they stay in the independents or go to WWE. Now, hopefully you can get MJF to stay. Obviously this year we're gonna find out if he goes to WWE in the bidding war of 2024. But I think MJF's gonna stay. If AEW can get MJF to stay, then they can maintain that bargaining chip. But part of me really does want to see MJF go over there and, get into it with LA Knight. That would be insane. But I respect AEW because they like to put on the dream matches, as much as they can with the talent they got. And then Forbidden Door, all that stuff. I think they're gonna survive a little longer. Now, what I would recommend is, considering that WWE is with TKO, you probably gotta make something with New Japan and all the other companies like it's one super independent fucking mega company. Because AEW by itself going against WWE, I'm sorry, WWE's about to torch everything. And if y'all lose more people and they make them stars over on WWE, it's just gonna make it look worse on y'all. But it's hard, like, it's not one of those things you can just boom, it's all good. It's no. And Kenny Omega's about to leave. Bryan Danielson's about to leave. Or maybe not leave, but go part-time. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think AEW needs to do just stay afloat in this motherfucker. Alright, now what you've all been waiting for, let's talk about WWE. I'm just gonna keep it a full stack. We gotta give Triple H an award for what he's been doing since COVID to be able to make WWE what it is right now. Storylines that have developed to the point that they're multiple years long, creating an avenue of new talent that kind of has like a indie vibe, but even though, you know, it's WWE, but at the same time is with the main show because they can compete on Raw, Smackdown, all that stuff. But that's with NXT. And then just the plays that have been made, like CM Punk coming back, success of people like Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, Triple H taking full reins of creative and giving the fans what they want, but at the same time making it exciting. WWE's got a lot in store, so we gotta start out with NXT. NXT is interesting because I always feel like I have to watch the pay-per-views, but when it comes to like the weekly show, I'm not gonna lie, it gets difficult sometimes. I think they got really good talent though. People like Carmelo Hayes, who just showed out in the United States Championship tournament. I can see him going to the main roster soon. Then you got Braun Breaker, who literally could be the next Brock Lesnar / Roman Reigns-esque superstar. Then you got Ilja Dragunov, Trick Williams, Dragon Lee, all these people that just every week make NXT a little more interesting. They just brought in Lexis King. Then you got the possibility of Jade Cargill, you know what I'm saying? And then just to flex, y'all could call up a John Cena or Undertaker to pull up to the show. Like, NXT has the potential to be a regular brand. And I heard there's talks of NXT being a regular brand like Raw or SmackDown. Right now, I just don't think they got enough spice throughout the entire show to be on that level. But, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it how it is right now. They're doing good. You know, I got my man Booker T on commentator. Like, this shit's lit on NXT. But yeah, in 2024, I expect NXT to go to that next level, though. I think they're gonna move up a lot of that talent, like Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Ilja Dragunov. But then they're gonna make NXT even more serious by bringing in even more of those WWE superstars that aren't quite A tier anymore, like, you know, Baron Corbin. Oh my god, I hate Baron Corbin. But, you know, I wish they would have kept Mustafa Ali. But, you know, people like that, I think it's good for NXT. That with the new talent, that's, you know, how you make it interesting. Alright, let's get to the big show. Monday Night Raw. Can we just take a second to appreciate the roster that we have for Monday Night Raw? Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, Seth freaking Rollins, World Heavyweight Champion, main event Jey Uso, Drew McIntyre, the Judgment Day, and then the biggest shakeup of them all, CM Punk. The question of if he's gonna win the Royal Rumble, the question if Cody's gonna win the Rumble, the question if both of them are gonna get a match at WrestleMania. Is Drew gonna crash the party and end up taking the title or end up signing with AEW when his contract expires? There are so many questions with Raw. Like, 2024 is gonna be crazy. And then if MJF came to WWE, you know where he would go. And also, I predict Jade Cargill is gonna sign with Raw because there's really nobody right now that could take on Rhea Ripley. So that is the dream match that we need. Charlotte Flair got injured. I don't really want to see Becky Lynch versus Jade Cargill. I do want to see her face Bianca Belair. But maybe you have Rhea go against Jade. Jade wins. And then either Jade faces Bianca for the belt, or they have a triple threat match. That would be fire. And then where Becky could come into play after she beats Nia Jax. We all seen that training video of CM Punk and AJ Lee. We want to see it. Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch versus CM Punk and AJ Lee. Like, just imagine that, bro. They could drag out the CM Punk Seth Rollins storyline for so long. And then with all these other people like Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, and all of them, I'm not gonna lie, I think they just need to add another title because Seth Rollins not losing his belt anytime soon. I mean, if he's gonna lose, he's probably gonna lose it to Damian or Punk. But yeah, they need another belt. And then the Intercontinental Championship is on lock. I think Gunther's gonna go for double champion because just imagine Gunther versus Seth Rollins. I don't even think Seth Rollins in his injured every week state is gonna be able to handle the ring general. But yeah, in 2024, I expect Monday Night Raw to catch up with SmackDown again in the excitement. The World Heavyweight Championship is gonna have even more prestige behind it. Maybe not as much as the over 1,000-day title reign as Roman, but it's gonna be good. Alright, let's talk about Friday Night SmackDown. SmackDown has been the top of WWE for a while. Roman Reigns just sitting on that undisputed Universal title. The Bloodline still be running the show, but now we got people like Randy Orton who's returned, AJ Styles who's returned, LA Knight, the biggest sensation of 2023. 2024 has to be the year that he gets a belt of some sort. And that's why I think in order for him to get a WrestleMania match, there's no way he's going to beat Roman. So he's probably going to end up somehow beating defeating Logan Paul for the United States Championship or going against him for it at WrestleMania. I think they're going to use that though to give it to LA Knight. He's already got the promos on him. Logan can get some more wins in between that time, and then Logan could also step up, you know what I'm saying, and get a even bigger belt like the Intercontinental title, or, you know, I don't see him getting the heavyweight belt. I'm sorry. You don't have to make me believe that. Then we got to throw Nick Aldis into the equation. I really think that they're using this opportunity for a general manager to end up going against Roman Reigns and actually having a chance, because Nick Aldis has been around, bro. He is not new on TNA, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is a veteran in this game. You see how he took that RKO? He can go, man. He can still go. Could be even an opportunity for Adam Pearce to get back in the ring. Not like on a consistent basis, like for a one-time thing, but you got to think to yourself, Triple H has done a really good job at giving the people who were big in the independents and big in other promotions the opportunity to have big moments in WWE as well. Like, he doesn't do like the WCW Invasion days, but then you got all the stuff with Santos Escobar, and now he's got a faction. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, Rey Mysterio, LWO. I think Dominic's gonna leave Judgment Day at some point and end up going into Santos's faction. And then they're gonna go against LWO, and it's gonna be like Dominic, me and you again. But yeah, for 2024, I expect Smackdown to just continue doing what it's doing pretty much. I mean, Smackdown been pretty good for the most part. But yeah, let me know in the comment section who you think dominated 2023. Raw, SmackDown, something else? Let me know. But alright, to end off the video, I'm gonna give you some of my WrestleMania predictions. So first of all, I think CM Punk is going to defeat Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship, and it's probably gonna start like, you know, a back and forth between them, but whether CM Punk loses it quickly afterwards or he ends up having a long title reign to be the next motherfucker with the belt, I think they're gonna make Seth Rollins lose again. I mean, if he gave Cody Rhodes the W, I think he'll give CM Punk the W. But if he doesn't, I understand, because everything Seth Rollins said in that promo was spot on. It is a fact. You know, I mean, they both got points, but that is a fact what Seth Rollins was saying. So I got Gunther losing his Intercontinental Championship. I don't know by who, I don't know how. Hopefully it's The Miz, but I think the time for Gunther to go to the next level is coming. But it'll be another crazy moment for WrestleMania, so I think they're gonna put it in there. LA Knight is gonna defeat Logan Paul for the United States Championship. LA Knight has everything that a WWE superstar could ever want right now, except for the most important thing, and that is a fucking belt. Give him a belt. Like, come on, bro. Who else would be more perfect for him to beat? You say you can't beat Roman, okay. You can't beat Seth, okay. Then put him against Logan. I guarantee you the United States Championship will be looked at like how the Intercontinental Championship was when Gunther got it. But yeah, give him a belt, damn it. Alright, so the main event situation I think could go a couple of different ways. I don't think The Rock is gonna end up going against Roman Reigns. I'm sorry. Maybe the next year, but it's just like I don't think so. I mean, cause what, is The Rock gonna win? Like, come on now. We got Cody Rhodes. That's the one I probably think is gonna be in the main event. But if Cody Rhodes is the one that faces Roman Reigns, he's probably gonna lose. Roman Reigns is gonna break the record, but I think at that moment that could be when Damian Priest tries to cash in. Because imagine if Damian Priest cashes in after, you know, a whole bunch of craziness of all-out war, then Judgment Day just pulls up and absolutely pisses off everyone in that arena. That would be the most insane cash-in in WWE history. And plus, like I said in my last top 5 video, there are 2 briefcases. Finn and Damian have had problems in the past. I think they could end up having some shit where Finn tries to pull a fast one. Him and JD, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he's already about to get replaced by R-Truth. Yeah, I think Damian might cash in, but then there's also Solo Sikoa. I think ultimately this is going to end with a bloodline Civil War type of match that determines the new tribal chief, and it's going to be taken by force from Roman. And I think that's going to be between Roman and Solo. And then think about it, there's Jacob Fatu, Zilla Fatu. Just imagine if they come in and they're in like the new bloodline. Jey Uso joined them, and then it's that bloodline versus that bloodline. Then if you got the cash in, it could be Judgment Day versus the bloodline. Like, bro, there's a whole bunch of scenarios in this motherfucker. Like, my brain's about to explode, man. But yeah, let me know what you think is gonna happen in WrestleMania in the comment section, and let me know what you think is gonna happen in 2024 with pro wrestling, WWE, TNA, New Japan, whatever the fuck wrestling company you watch. Literally anything, because I think this is gonna be the renaissance of pro wrestling. We gonna have to come up with a name for this era. Like, you know, there's the Ruthless Aggression era and the Attitude era and all that stuff. And whoever can come up with the best name for this era in the comment section, I'll put it in the next video, you know what I'm saying? Free shout out. But yeah, appreciate y'all for getting this far in the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Happy 2024. And if you want your creative wrestler on WWE 2K23 on this YouTube YouTube, watch this shit right here.
Your WWE 2K23 creative wrestler have what it takes to be a world champion? Find out by uploading your creative wrestler to community creations on WWE 2K23. Make sure to put hashtag WCE HUNCHO, and your superstar will have the chance to be selected for the 16-man WCE Championship Tournament. Other superstars are qualifying right now on YouTube Shorts, but your superstar can skip all that bullshit and bump the line if you just upload them to community creations. What are you waiting for? Enter your creative superstar today. Will you win the gold or will you fold? WCE.